You don't impress me for a minute.
I'll have you carpet bombed in 5.
You will be dead by then.
Round 1. Fight!
In many ways, Mortal Kombat X is an evolution of 2011's Mortal Kombat. The gruesome fatalities and X-ray attacks that Mortal Kombat is known for are more gut-wrenching than ever, made more convincing thanks to significantly improved visuals. It would be easy to get caught up in the violence on display and forget that there's a deep and challenging fighting game underneath, but it wouldn't be your fault. Nearly everything you do in Mortal Kombat X is a means to witness or unlock new forms of bodily torture. From a practical standpoint, it doesn't get in the way of the matter at hand, combat. But you're never far off from seeing yet another brutal act in the name of victory. Like the last game, Mortal Kombat X delivers a robust story mode. The fight for the throne of the Outworld realm has stirred up great turmoil, causing fallen Elder Gods and demons alike to vie for the seat by any means necessary.
Kano was to kill you, miserable snake!
It's a tale as old as Mortal Kombat, but a new generation has risen to defend Earthrealm, including the offspring of classic Mortal Kombat characters. The influx of new faces could inspire renewed interest for some fans, but when characters like Cassie Cage and Jackie Briggs so closely mimic their parents' fighting styles and personalities, you wouldn't be alone if you saw the generation gap as a bit blurry.
Want some more?
If there's anything positive to say about Mortal Kombat X's story, it's that the evolving relationship between Cassie's parents, Johnny and Sonya, retroactively tells Cassie's story, providing glimpses into the best and worst qualities that her parents may have passed on. Elsewhere, you need to have a strong interest in the series' lore if you hope to enjoy the rest of the story. Once you start digging into the real fight, you find a fighting system that's both deep and accessible. The roster is comprised of 25 characters, but with 3 variations each, it's even bigger than it seems at first blush. The core movesets are similar across each character's variation, making special movesets the only real difference. With so many options, even if you don't fall in love with every variation of your favorite fighter, you at least have a chance to find something interesting about a character you might have otherwise overlooked. The action in Mortal Kombat X is smoother than the previous game, foregoing some of its stiffness in favor of greater flow during combat. In addition to the usual selection of normal attacks, throws, and special attacks, Mortal Kombat X brings the last game's meter back, allowing you to power up a special move, break an opponent's combo, or dish out a comeback move in the form of a violent X-ray attack. There are devastating combos waiting for skilled players who learn how to perform them, and in the battle of fighting game giants, a well-placed breaker move can make the difference between a beatdown and a victory. The Test Your Luck mode makes a comeback, where combat modifiers alter everything from physics, environmental effects, your ability to use special attacks, and this adds a great amount of variety to standard combat. This system is also applied to the new Living Towers, which are a series of challenges that NetherRealm Studios refreshes hourly, daily, and weekly. Mortal Kombat X has a lot of optional content to unlock within the Crypt, which is a mode where you roam through a map in first person, spinning coins that you earn in the game to unearth treasure. There are over 100 items to unlock, including art, character skins, and finishing moves, and you're going to have to play a lot of Mortal Kombat X in order to purchase everything. The act of digging through the Crypt is in itself somewhat enjoyable, as you hunt for items to unlock new areas, but quite often the things you unlock are underwhelming. You have to spend money blindly, hoping to unlock a new character skin or fatality rather than a piece of fan art. And considering it can take a while to earn enough money, a regretful purchase is all it takes to feel like the entire process is a waste of time. The netcode that drives Mortal Kombat X's online matches is adequate, but like all online fighting games, you run into matches that play perfectly and others where lag just ruins the fight. When you do get into a fight with a poor connection, you may as well exit and search for a new opponent, because it'll be difficult to pull off simple combos and special moves when it matters. At that point, it's a competition between man and machine. Thankfully, this is a rare occurrence. There's so much to do in Mortal Kombat X and a well of fighting styles to explore, that you'll have to try pretty hard to grow bored of it. This is the most visually stunning Mortal Kombat to date too, mixing over-the-top, Injustice-like moves with an eye-catching visual style. The violence within isn't going to sit well with everybody, and while it sometimes feels like the promise of a brutal finishing move overshadows the core fighting game within, when you see through it, you'll appreciate that Mortal Kombat X is a great fighting game that's merely dressed with dark humor, rather than one that's defined by that and that alone.